Alright, hey, it's Old Gaming Guru. Today we are trying out Reactor ENB, which is a full environmental mod that has gained some popularity that is supposed to bring this up to pretty much 4x graphics. And I am checking this out for you. First off, I can tell you is the load times were actually pretty clean. And Marcy's still as ugly and angry as always. Okay, so these should be fairly modern graphics. All right, and whoop, one of the things I noticed here is I gotta fix my face. But I can do that later. So let's just see what the difference is between this and stuff that I've shown you in the past, the Vivid. Oh, I'm not armed, so I better arm myself. Okay, so this is high resolution 4x graphics if I've got it installed correctly. And it doesn't seem to cause any drop in performance. And where are my weapons? Oh, I got a 10mm pistol. Okay, so there you have it. And I just now have to go fix my face, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, you can see a lot of difference here in terms of the graphics. Yeah, and I've got NAC X, also loaded NAC X. And you can see the visuals here are quite stunning. And right now I don't see any drop at all in my performance or my load times. No blurring, no nothing. This looks pretty good. This is on Ultra now. Yeah, I mean, this just looks like a different game. So very, very, very cool. And let's get out and look around some more. So compare this to Vivid. I think this is a little bit more vivid than Vivid. Yeah, I mean, really cool stuff. The only complaint about this so far has been the shadowing. That you don't seem to throw shadows unless you're really close, and that bothers a lot of people. But that's really up for you to decide. I'd also like to throw in some textures, maybe on the water and the natural grasses, and maybe even try like Borealis. Okay, so all those things are available to you, but you can see here, you're definitely getting a lot more texture and graphics improvement from this particular ENB. It's a bit tricky to install, but follow the directions exactly and you won't have any problems. That's what I did, and I've done it before. Yeah, I mean, this just looks like a completely new game. Just I don't have a face, and I gotta figure out how to fix that. I could just put a helmet on and cheat. But you can see here is the graphics here are really, really solid. This might be something I consider if I can figure out how to fix my skeleton face. There's a way to do it, but I haven't had to do it in so long because I used Vivid on my last playthrough. I probably will have to go look up a cure for the skeleton face. But man, are those graphics sharp. So, if you're looking to go ultra modern graphics, I suggest you look into Reactor. You can achieve some of the same effects with things like Vivid. And then if you notice a performance, you can switch back. But, you know, I never encourage you to switch mods in the middle of a game, even though I do it all the time, and I don't really have that much problems. It just is it really, how much can your computer bear? And it looks like mine with a 2070 and a decent multi-threading processor is handling this pretty well. You know, I'm not going to say that when I get into middle of combat that it's going to be perfect. And so, hey, I mean, look at the texturing on my jacket and everything. It's just beautiful. You add this, and then you add some mods for basically improving the characters, visuals. some more textures and some more environmental textures, and this would be looking really sharp. She looks a lot younger. So you really got to find a balance between what you want to see on the screen. Yeah, I bet he does. But I mean, if you want to get your game feeling better and looking better, you just got to experiment around with the different mods that are out there, and I've tried to give you a good overview. For me, I would probably choose between this and Vivid, and then go ahead and build off of that. The only thing that's kind of weird here is the characters' faces are, I mean, Preston, hey Preston buddy, I'm just not getting a good view of Preston's face. So that might throw you off a little bit, but in terms of environmental scenery, this is just amazing. And this stuff with Preston and stuff we can fix with going towards a more high-res character model and face model. Let's check Marcy out.
Yeah,
well, a little bit better, but I can make her a lot better with some more mods. And with that is if you like this, take a look at the Reactor on Nexus. I will give you a link to it in the description below. But that's it for this episode. We're getting closer and closer to deciding now how we're going to actually build out. And I may just keep this and see how a playthrough with this goes. So that's it for today. Old Gaming Guru out.